There are thousands of protesters camped out on Wall Street and around the country. Now, Mr. Cain, you suggested they might be there just because they're jealous of people who have good jobs. Here's a little of what you said.
And to be angry at somebody because they're successful is anti-American, in my opinion. Secondly, this is a distraction from the failed policies of the Obama administration. Why be mad you don't have a job at the bankers in Wall Street? They're the ones that have created the jobs.
So you said first that you think this is a distraction created to draw attention away. What proof do you have of that?
The proof is quite simply the bankers and the people on Wall Street didn't write these failed policies of the Obama administration. They didn't spend $1 trillion that didn't work. The administration and the Democrats spent $1 trillion. They're not proposing another $450 billion. The administration is proposing another $450 billion wrapped in different rhetoric. So it's a distraction. So many people won't focus on the failed policy of this administration.
So wait a minute. Excuse me, I don't want to interrupt. Yeah. You're saying that these people all got together up there to draw attention away from Barack Obama?
They were encouraged to get together.
Who encouraged?
We know that the unions and certain union-related organizations have been behind these protests that are going on Wall Street and other parts around the country. It's coordinated to create a distraction so people won't focus on the failed policy of this administration.
And why is that anti-American?
It's anti-American because to protest Wall Street and the bankers is basically saying that you're anti-capitalism. The free market system and capitalism are two of the things that have allowed this nation and this economy to become the biggest in the world. Even though we have our challenges, I believe that the protests are more anti-capitalism and anti-free market than anything else.
What's your take, Mr. Gingrich?
Well, I think the sad thing is this is the natural product of Obama's class warfare. You know, Ronald Reagan used to tell the story about the British worker who stood by the road with his son, and as a Rolls Royce went by, he said, someday we're going to get that guy out of that car. And the American stood by the road as a Cadillac went by, and he said, someday you're going to buy that car. Now, Reagan represented the real American tradition, which is that you and your children have a chance to go out and work hard, the Steve Jobs experience. You can create a better future. You can do something better. But we have had a strain of hostility to free enterprise, and frankly a strain of hostility to classic America, starting in our academic institutions and spreading across this country. And I regard the Wall Street protest as a natural outcome of a bad education system, teaching them really dumb ideas.
Well, do you agree with Mr. Cain, who said he thinks they're just jealous of people who have good jobs?
Well, I'm not even sure that the people actually protesting. Look, there are a lot of people in America angry. I was with 35 realtors in Beaufort, South Carolina on Wednesday who are looking at a disaster in housing, but they know that it's the Dodd-Frank bill, it's the Obama administration, it's Bernanke and Geithner, and they're focusing their anger on the people who are causing them pain. They're not angry about other people being successful. They're angry about an Obama administration stopping them from having a chance to be successful.
Did you really mean that literally? You think they're just jealous? I mean, you think that's the driving force? Couldn't it also be that these people don't have a job, they don't know where to turn, they don't see any answers to the problems they have, and you think it comes down to jealousy, Mr.
Bob,
Cain?
yes, I do.
Really?
Because it's class warfare. Some of them are there because they don't have a job, yes. But the fact of the matter is, why aren't there jobs? Go and picket the White House. Demonstrate in front of the White House. The thing that this administration does not get is that the business sector is the engine of economic growth. That's key. They don't get that. So this president and administration wants to continue to try and spend our way to prosperity. Part of it is jealousy. I stand by that. And here's why I don't have a lot of patience with that. My parents, they never played the victim card. My parents never said that we hope that the rich people lose something so we can get something. No, my dad's idea was, I want to work hard enough so I can buy a Cadillac, not take somebody else's. And this is why I don't have a lot of patience for people who want to protest the success of somebody else.
All right.